you are someone, you have done a lot of spiritual work and you notice that you couldn't see, there is no result, you couldn't really place your hand on the result in doing those spiritual work. You have done your best doing spiritual work and nothing is showing for it. You just notice that it seems as if they are not working on your own situation. Then this work I'm sharing with you is a work that I want you to do so that all the spiritual work you have done will begin to, the result will begin to show, and any other one you are doing in future will begin to show and begin to work for you. This is spiritual work that will break anything that stop spiritual work from producing result in an individual life. It's a spiritual work I usually give to people to use first before they use any other spiritual work. I ask them to use this one first before using any other spiritual work. So this work is very simple, and I can assure you that what you need is also very close to you. What are the items you need for this spiritual work? The very first item you need is you need the bitter leaf. You need the bitter leaf. This is it here. This is it. If you cannot get bitter leaf, then wherever you are in America, in Canada, in any other, in the Caribbean, you can go and look for Marjoram. Marjoram. This is bitter leaf. Is that you use the bitter leaf or Marjoram, and you only need how many leaves of the bitter leaf? You only need 9 leaves of the bitter leaves, or 9 leaves of the Marjoram if you are a male. But if you are a female, you need 7 of the bitter leaf or Marjoram leaves. You just pluck. You see, I'm plucking now. This is it. 9 for male, 7 for female. That's the very first thing you need. Then the next thing you need salt, the table salt. This is it here, the table salt. You need the table salt, the one that is used in cooking, not the sea salt, the table salt. This is it. So you need the table salt. And then you need your soap. You need your soap, any soap of your choice. You need your soap, because that soap is just little soap, because it's just a one bath. You are going to use it to take your bath once, just once. So you are not doing so large a soap. You only need a soap that is enough for one bit. Then you also need your Bible. You need your Bible, because you are going to chant Psalm 24 and Psalm 35 once each. So those are the items you need. Now, please, I want you to watch to the end, because you need to follow the guide, the instruction, so that you can get the needed, required result for this work. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to hit the subscriber button. This is Life Plus. I share spiritual principle. I share spiritual guide. I give spiritual tips that have helped a lot of people. It has helped a lot of people, and a lot of people have reached out to me. So thank you. If you have subscribed, I really I appreciate you. If you haven't, hit the subscriber button. And if you want to reach out to me for consultation, you are free. I encourage you to do. My phone number is on the screen. It's a WhatsApp number. Reach out to me on that WhatsApp number, and then we can get talking. And I can assure you that whatever it is, there is solution for it. To it, I can assure you that. So what are the steps? And I want you to please watch and pay attention to the step. Now, the very first thing you need to do is, I ask you, if you're a male, that you're going to need 9 leaves of the bitter leaf, or 9 leaves of the Marjoram. If you're a female, you need 7. So what you need to do is that on each bitter leaf, you will take a teaspoon. You will take half teaspoon of, and place it on it like this, on the leaves. Can you see this half teaspoon I have placed on the leaves? You can see it, half teaspoon. So, and you will do that for each of the leaves you have. If you are a male, you will do that for 9 leaves. If you are a female, you will do that for 7. For 7. And then after you are done with the leaves, you will now begin, as you are taking them, you will be placing them on top of each other. You will place the leaves you have put the salt, you will arrange it on, you will stack them on top of each other. You will stack them, the 7 or 9, as the case may be. If you are male or female, you will stack them on top of each other. or you will arrange them on top of each other, each one with their own salt. Once you have done arranging them, then you place them in the place. Make sure you take them gently so that the salt does not pour away or it does not fall away. So you place them on your grinder. I prefer you to use a mortar. Don't use a blender this time around. Use a mortar, a small mortar. If you are in Africa, you can use your grinding stone, and then you use that and grind both items, the salt and the leaves you have arranged or stacked on top of each other. You place them and you on each other, and you place them and you grind them. Now, once you are done grinding them, you now mix them with the soap you have for just enough for one bit. You just mix them with that soap, and then you place the soap that you have already mixed. Make sure that you mix all the things together to even texture very well, and then you place that soap. You take that soap, you don't keep it in a white bowl, you don't put them in any container. Immediately you put them on your sponge. Make sure it's a new sponge. It must be a new sponge, whether it's a local sponge or any sponge of that matter, but make sure it's a new one. Then you place the soap on it, and you take your Bible and open to Psalm 24, and you chant it once over the soap, and you open to Psalm 35 and you chant it once over the soap, and then you say your prayer that everything that is not making things to work, every energy, every evil energy, every negative hand, every spell, every X that has been put on you that is not making things to work for your life, good things to come out of your life, to break right now. And then you say the prayer, and then you go take that soap to bathe at night, last thing at night when you are ready to go to bed. So you bathe it at night, barefooted. Make sure in the bedroom you are not wearing your slippers or whatever. Bathe it barefooted at night when you are ready to go to bed, and then go to bed. Also, you don't need to wipe off the water you use in bathing the soap from your body, but you can put on any clothes, your pajamas, your sleeping clothes, whatever. You can put it on top of the water, but don't wipe it off, and then you go and sleep. And I can assure you, all this spiritual work you have done earlier before, previously, you will begin to see they begin to peak, and then they begin to start functioning. You begin to see their result, and the ones you are going to be doing newly, you will begin also to see their result. So I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel, hit the subscriber button, and also share it with your friend. So thank you. See you some other time.